Just need to edit this. Yeah, and we're live and we're back. Uh, let's even begin from last game week before I move forward. So for the previous game week, yeah. Please let me know in the chat if you can hear me, because if I try to hear myself back, it's going to like feedback into the mic. So I've got to have to deal with this. Before I begin, first I would like to share. I like to share this so that yeah. So yeah, last game week, that was during the weekend. I gave tips on FPL. I selected my team live on camera, and this is how the team performed. Um, I had Pickford in goal. I had Arnold, Gabriel, Robinson, and considering the results of the games, okay, I can still me is in. Yeah, so considering the result of the games last game week, I feel like most of my predictions came. I think I predicted Brentford to win. I just wasn't expecting 4-0. Uh, Man United and Everton. I was predicting Everton to win actually, but I mean it was close to happening, but they had a very good comeback. Arsenal and West Ham. I predicted Arsenal to win this one. It was a very frustrating game. I was pissed watching that game. I'm going to try and control my energy and just move on from it. Bournemouth and Wolves. I think I predicted Bournemouth to win that one. I predicted Bournemouth to win. That one is a shocker. I wasn't expecting Wolves to win it, so I mean that one is a shocker for even for me. Fulham and Crystal Palace. I was expecting Fulham to win, but that's also a shocker. And looks like Mateta is still running rampage. I mean, that guy is really in wonderful form this season. If you consider how well he's been, how well he's been bagging goals. Yeah, Everton should have won. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm never gonna lie. Everton should have won. Man United. I don't. I'm going to see it again, and I'm going to put it on air. That kind of performance is not always going to happen. Any other day against a better team, they've lost that game. Ipswich Spurs. I mean, deep down, I knew Spurs. I expected Spurs to win, but nobody likes Spurs. So I said Ipswich, but deep down, I knew I was just being a hater on that one. Southampton, Brighton. Obviously, I went for Brighton to win. Brighton won. Aston Villa, Chelsea. I said Aston Villa was going to win. They did. Newcastle, Nottingham Forest. This one, I don't remember what exactly I said, but no, it was actually a breathtaking game, and it's just yeah, it has got me afraid about tomorrow as well because Arsenal are taking on Nottingham Forest, and the fact that they were able to pull back 3 goals in second half is just massive, man. Those guys can score. They can play football, and then Man City Liverpool, uh, 2-0 to Liverpool. I wanted Man City to win that one, but I mean we all knew at the back of our hearts that Man City was going to win it anyway. So yeah, that brings me to the end of last week's games, and this is how my team fared. Pickford. First half, I was confident. I was thinking, yes, Today is the day that Pickford pays me for everything. But I mean, Pickford just Pickford Pickford the whole situation for me. That's the best English I can use. His name is the actual verb for what he did. Robinson, for they didn't do as well as I thought. Arnold, yeah, clean sheet, good. Gabriel, I mean, Arsenal messed up, so not much to be said. Waneri didn't play the full 90 minutes. Did his best, couldn't deliver. Rogers apparently is injured now. It's a knock, so most times when I see a knock, there's a chance the player is going to play. But I mean, I'm going to have to make sure that my bench is good enough to replace him just in case he doesn't play. Salah, come on, King Salah is doing his thing. Normal dubs. Fair play to Salah, man. Fair play to Salah. Best player in the league and arguably the best player in the world this season. I'm not ever going to lie about that. So, yeah, of course, he's going to deliver as the king. Palmer, it's been 3 weeks now. It's been 3 weeks now since Palmer has been stinking up the gaff, and I think it might actually be time to move on from Palmer. I mean, I might give him one more. I'll give him the benefit of doubt and play him one more game week. If he doesn't deliver next game week, I'm sorry. I'm cutting. I'm cutting, man. Can't keep. He's too expensive for this, man. Come on, it's too expensive. It's 11 million. It can't be 11 million. I'll be stinking my team for me for 3 weeks straight. So yeah, I said how the City game went was very surprising. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't say I was surprised. I would say probably I expected City to fight harder, but considering their form this season, I feel like it's just a reflection of City this season. That game, to be fair, they just never really looked threatening. They haven't looked threatening all season, so I wouldn't exactly say I'm surprised. I would just say it is what it is. I mean, it happened. Liverpool was going to win. We just didn't know by how many. We didn't know how much or all of that. But I mean, we've seen it now. Um, I had Isaac up front. Isaac, fair play, wonderful player, delivered on the day. Wissa delivered on the day. Wood had an assist as well. So, I mean, I would have taken a goal as well, but he had an assist and my front line fired. Salah carried the team and my defense was just meh. So yeah, that wraps up game week 26 as we look forward to game week 27. Deadline is I think either 6 p.m. or half 6 UK time. So that's why I've done this stream a bit earlier. Uh, yeah, that's why I've done this stream a bit earlier today. So here we go, game week 27. So we're still looking at the same team. And now to make the selections. First of all, I'll look at my bench. I'll start from my bench. Jeez, ha, this bench is not benching, bro. Uh, One of these guys has to go. I'm not sure if I should be banking on defenders because defenses this season have not been. I think it's been a trend since last season. Since last season, defenses have not been up to par. Defenders have just been really, really below levels. They've been really below levels. So Justin is out for a considerably long time. Bednarek, I'm not even sure what that guy is. I think I only had him because he's cheap. Yeah, he's back in March, so but it's cheap, so both of them are cheap anyway. This is 4 million, so I can't get a decent replacement. Rogers, on the other hand, if I look at his form guide, he has dipped for like 3 games back to back now. So even if he's going to play, is it going to be worth it? They're playing Crystal Palace. Even if he's going to play, is it worth it? It's 5.6 million. I'll just look and see who I can. I'll look and see who I can get for that. And also, I need to start fixing up my bench because I might want to play if I see any double game week or anything like that soon. I'll play my bench boost. So I'm definitely going to need to start cleaning up my bench and making it look more sensible. Yeah. So I believe I probably have only one transfer left. I think I used two last week. Did I? I think I used two last week, so I should only have one left now. I'm probably going to retain Brent for Pickford in goal because at this point, I mean, there's hardly any keeper that's keeping clean sheets anymore. So Liverpool and Newcastle have blank game win. Oh really? Oh yeah, for the final. Yeah, for the final. That should be in like how many weeks time? I'm just going to pull up Carabao Carabao Cup final. That was in March 16. March 16. So that means in like another 2-3 game weeks it will be blank. Thank you for noting that. I didn't even consider that. I didn't factor that in. So I'll be able to use free hits then. Anyway, I guess I have one, two, three, four players from both teams. So I'm going to need to use my free hits then, if I still have all of them by then. Yeah. So I'm keeping Pickford. Yeah. I'm keeping Pickford. Uh, Robinson against Wolves. Wolves last week. I didn't expect them to win. They won against Bournemouth of all teams. So can I really be confident? But to be fair, I don't have any other options. I don't have any other options to be fair. So I'm definitely keeping Arnold. Liverpool are in form. Newcastle's definitely going to score. It's going to be a high scoring game from what I imagine or what I think should happen. But Arnold can score, Arnold can assist, so that's why I'm keeping him. Gabriel, I don't know. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know. The corner kicks have stopped. They've stopped banging like they used to, and Arsenal have they've been conceding. We've been conceding. So, but I mean, it's a gamble at the end of the day. I don't have an option right now. I'm not taking a hit for. I'm not taking a hit for that. So I'll keep Gabriel as well. Waneri. I went for Waneri because he's cheap. It's a differential. It's 4.6 million, and he has given me how many points in the past how many weeks now? It's giving me this is good for a player of this price. So I'm definitely keeping Waneri. And it's Nottingham Forest. I imagine Nottingham Forest will consider as well. So he's one of the bright sparks, and it's really annoying. I could have gone for Odegaard if he was in good form. I mean, he would have been the one to end that spot, but after Saka left, I mean, I had to invest in Salah, and then I just got Nwanyeri to replace him. Semenyo against Brighton. Brighton will most likely concede. If they're going to concede, Semenyo is one of the threats. I'm keeping him as well. Salah, no brainer, captain. Palmer, it's Southampton. It's Southampton. So I want to strongly believe that Palmer will be able to do something against Southampton because those guys have been holding goals. They held how many last week? Like three or four to somebody. So I want to believe that Palmer will be able to come through in that one. If Palmer cannot deliver against Southampton, I'm selling him, and I'm not even sorry about that. I'm not sorry about that or anything. But I'll keep him for this game week, and then we'll see. Isaac against Liverpool. Well, if Newcastle are going to do anything, he's one of the players to look forward to. He's one of the players that you would expect to actually do something. So I mean, I'm definitely keeping him. I'm definitely keeping Isaac as well. Wissa against Everton, I'm leaving him. Wood against Arsenal, I'm definitely leaving him. Because if Arsenal is going to concede, which there is a very high chance Arsenal will concede, Wood is the kind of player, is the perfect profile of players that score against Arsenal. So, I mean, I won't be surprised if tomorrow, 15 or 20 minutes into the game, there's a cross into the box and Wood is heading it into the net. So I'm keeping Wood for sure. I know my club that well. So I'm not taking any hits. I'm not taking any hits for any players here. So I just have to sort out this bench, and I'll most likely just sell them one day at a time. Yeah, or one game week at a time. So this game week, let's see who I'm going to sell. And Rogers, on the other hand, I might consider leaving Rogers because him and Semenyo can always swap whenever he's fit, and it's just a knock, so he's definitely going to be back soon. The other defenders I need to find a solution to. Isak, yeah, Isak definitely bangs. I mean, I'm not touching Isak for now. I'm not touching Isak for now. It's just it's gonna be there. Even though to be fair, looking at his form guide now, this is 18, 21, 23, 25 points in 5 games. So that's like averagely 5 points per game. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. So transfers. Let's get into the transfers. Justin is 4.1 million. His injury is definitely long term. Pednarek is back soon, so I'm going to sell Justin now. Just one, yeah, just one. And I don't have any money in my bank, so it's a very tight budget, a very slim budget. I'm just going to have to find a like for like replacement, which is going to be really, really, really difficult considering its price. So if I go for defenders, let's see who is 4.1 and below. Richards. Damn. This is really going to be difficult. What are the 4.1s that I can consider? They are all injured. Or something is wrong with them. Sessegnon, no. Bogart, no. Doesn't even play. There's no way Lenny Euro is 4.3. I imagine it would be more than that. There's no replacement. There is no replacement, man. Oh, if Reguilon was just for well, he doesn't even play anyway. So I mean, there's no replacement, man. There's no replacement. I'm probably going to have to take a hit, or just leave them and allow it to accumulate to two. Sacrifice this game week, accumulate it to two transfers, and then next week I make the transfer. At least that way I can do two players. Nah, there's nobody, man. There's nobody, man. I'm fried. I think I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to leave Justin for this game week. This game week, I'm going to risk it and not have a bench. So next game week, I'm going to have two subs. I mean, two transfers, and then I can combine it with somebody and just sell them. Yeah, that sounds like a more solid plan. So this new bench player, so I think his price reduced. Yeah, well, to be fair, yeah, he's new, yeah, and he's a bench player. So yeah, I imagine a lot of people wouldn't even buy him. A lot of people wouldn't even buy him. Who is most likely playing now? Who is most likely playing? Heaven or um or Euro? This guy said I still have Palmer. Of course I still have Palmer now. This is the last week. This is the last week he's getting with me. After this week, I'm done gambling. This Don has given me what now? This is 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18 points in 6 games. That's like 3 points per game. So I mean, if Palmer cannot bust it against Southampton, if he cannot do it against Southampton, I'm sorry, I'm selling. I cannot be keeping 11.1 million in my team to be giving me 3 points per game on an average. No way. Euro. I don't think I can afford Euro. I don't think I can afford him. I think it's 4.2, isn't he? Where have I seen him again? Yeah, it's 4.3. It's 4.3 and I only have 4.1. So I can't even afford him. So don't be sorry. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I mean, I was saying it as well on the group the other day when the guys were having a conversation, and I'm like, I mean, come on, it's just a few games. It's going to be back. Plus, the team has been poor, generally speaking. I mean, I still stand on that point. I'm being rational here by saying the team has been poor, so I cannot put it on him. I cannot say it's his fault. I cannot blame him for it. But if we're to be honest, man, when it comes to FPL, I can't keep losing games like that, man. I can't keep losing games, so I'm shipping him out. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've had him for like how many weeks now. He's delivering and it's really cheap. Very good differential. Not many people have him. He's only increased by 1 million since then. I got him for 4.5. He's 4.6 now, and he has given me how many points in the past couple of weeks. So that's a very good differential if you really don't mind. If you need a differential player, Wanyeri is there. It's there for the taking. Yeah, I mean FPL doesn't care, bro. I'm like almost last on the table right now. I can't even afford to be doing this because I'm not trying to relegate. I'm not trying to relegate. That's Brennan. I had Brennan last season, but this season I'm not feeling him. I'm not feeling him this season. I'm not even going to lie to you. Spurs generally this season they are very inconsistent. Anybody that comfortably puts a Spurs player on their team, you get mind. I mean, like you have serious mind, bro. No way. I cannot even think of one Spurs player I can comfortably say. Look at Sholanke now, for example. I was saying it then when they got Sholanke, so people were like, "He's going to be a better team this day." I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, but I don't think it's the right move. It's the right move for the guy. It's not going to bag. Well, it's not like he's all that good anyway. He had one good season and started gassing him. So I'm restoring Justin. I think I'll just reset and just keep it this way. So that next game week I'll have two. When I have two transfers, I'll be able to make a more sensible move next week. So this week, my bench does not exist. Let me see who I'm playing. Who am I playing against in? Just look at my position in tables. This year, I've been very very unserious, man. I've been very unserious. Oh, have they not? Have they not? When they release the oh yeah, I'm playing Vixie. Let's see what Vixie has. Let's see his. Jeez. Look at the person I'm going up against. Did he play any cheap? No. Blood. End the season. just just call the season off. Look at the person I'm going up against this game week. Oh yeah, Bisaka. Bisaka was flecking. I had flecking until he got injured. And I had to go and get Pickford. Both players do we have in common? We have Salah, we have Palmer, we have Isak, we have Wood. So that's one, two, three, four. That's four players we have in common. Bro, this guy's team is not even it's not even bad at all. But I feel Boemo, yeah. I have Wissa though. I have Wissa. I feel like Bisaka's performance really lifted his team last and Flecken. Those two. Because I also had another that gave me a 6 and I had 70. And he had 98. That's like 28 points above me. And that's the person I'm playing against this game week. The Lord is my strength in it. So yeah, this is the team I'm going for. This is the team I'm going with. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess we'll see at the end of the game week. We'll see. So yeah, I'm just going to discuss I'm going to discuss the fixtures as well, and let's see. Looking at the fixtures for this week. Today we have Brighton and Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Wolves and Fulham, Chelsea and Southampton. Brighton and Bournemouth. That's a tricky one. That's going to be a very tricky game because The both teams on a good day could actually like turn up and destroy things. And considering that Bournemouth lost their last game, they are going to want to take this one very seriously. Brighton is at home, so Brighton have the home advantage. So I think I might have to go for a draw. I think I might have to go for a draw. If you have any comments on the games, please just leave them in the comments. Any predictions for each game. For Crystal Palace and Aston Villa, I mean, respect to Crystal Palace, but I think Aston Villa is going to smoke them. Aston Villa is winning that game. They seem like they are more resilient. They have more firepower than Crystal Palace, so I'm going for Aston Villa win. Wolves in form. I'm not going to allow Wolves. Fugazi. I'm going to look at Wolves on the table. Where is Wolves on the table? PL table. They're 17th. Oh my. That's like 5 points off relegation. I'm not going to allow what they did last week to actually like move me though. I still think Fulham should be able to win that match. Hopefully they want to make reparations for last week, so I expect them to actually put in a fight for that game. Chelsea Southampton. Chelsea should be winning this game, and period. That's all I have to say. There's no reason why Chelsea shouldn't be beating Southampton. If they are not able to beat Southampton, then bro, just I don't know. The fans should probably ask for the head of their owners and do whatever they want with it. I mean, because they should be beating Southampton. I don't expect anything else. Brentford Everton. I'm giving Brentford that one. Everton, well, have been a different side in recent times. They've been a different side in recent times, but I still feel like Brentford edged them when you look at the quality they have in their squad and all of that. I feel like Brentford should be taking that one. Man United Ipswich, come on. Come on, with Man United now, nothing is surprising, nothing is expected. Even the players, I'm sure they probably go out to play football and just tell themselves, let's see how today goes. Hopefully we have a good day, but if not, I mean, at least we tried. That's probably the vibe they are on in that club right now. So Man United should be winning that game. This might be a setup, it might be anything, but Man United is the bigger club. Man United should be winning that game, and they are at home as well. So less what's it called now? Complaints or excuses or anything. They should be winning. They should be winning that. I'm giving it to Man United. I mean, if Ipswich wins, it's not an upset because Ipswich can beat Man United, but Man United should be winning it. Nottingham Forest and Arsenal. Jerry Lex said, waiting for your Arsenal prediction. Well, here we are. I feel like during my rant after the Arsenal West Ham game, I said something. I said if Nottingham Forest should beat, if they had won, over the weekend, then they would beat Arsenal this Wednesday. But I'm going to look at it now again and say the fact that they lost would actually be more reason why they would want to beat Arsenal, because, well, Man City lost as well, to be fair, so they still sit third, but it's just 3 points, and I imagine that they will want to extend it. They wouldn't want to just sit back, and they've lost 2 games on the bounce now. They would definitely want to get back, so they would want to fight for it, and Arsenal as well have something to fight for after losing to West Ham. They've gone like 11 points, or how many points now behind? Yeah, 11 points behind Liverpool. So in that game, for some reason, I'm swinging towards a draw, but one team is going to win that match. It's not going to be a draw, but that's just me balancing it out based on the situation both teams find themselves. My spirit time is going to be a draw, but that match is not going to be a draw. And if it's not going to be a draw, I feel like Arsenal should win that match. Arsenal should win that match. Nottingham Forest might, win. I'm not saying that they are not good enough to win, but judging by a lot of things considered, Arsenal should be winning that match. Yeah, but it's going to come down it's going to come down to which team is hungrier. So the hungry team wins, and that's what it's going to be in that one. Spurs and Man City. This one now is Nottingham Forest lost to Bournemouth. Who did they? That's Brighton, man. That's Brighton. There's no way Nottingham Forest is beating Arsenal 7-0. If Nottingham Forest beats Arsenal 7-0, I'm going to do a Twitch live where I will denounce Arsenal publicly. It's on record now. I will come here and I will denounce Arsenal and say I'm not supporting Arsenal again if they beat us 7-0. There, that's it. You have it from me. Take it from me. Put it in the bank. It's not happening. That's Brighton. We're not Brighton, man. Tottenham and Man City. This one. Have you ever been in a position where you have no emotions, you have no words? That's what this fixture is giving me, because Man City are not dependable this season. Tottenham are not dependable any season. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. Like 1-1 or 2-2 draw. Nobody's going to win that match, because both teams are not, they don't have the dog in them, so nobody's going to win that match. Liverpool, Newcastle. Yeah. This one, they played, was it 2-2 or 3-3 in the first leg? The first leg was a draw, I remember. Now, coming to Anfield, Newcastle, coming off the back of their fourth win against Nottingham Forest, they're definitely going to score. That's not going to change. But can they outscore Liverpool? That's where the question lies. Can they outscore Liverpool? Liverpool are on that momentum. I don't think Liverpool is going to lose that match. I don't think they're even dropping points. I think they're going to win it. They're going to win that match. Liverpool is going to win. Yeah. I hope I'm wrong though, but Liverpool is going to win that match. And then the final fixture for Thursday, that's West Ham against Leicester. I mean, come on. West Ham have been having the worst patch of their life, and they were able to beat Arsenal. The funniest thing that would happen this game week, and that is what will actually happen, is that Leicester will beat West Ham. That's it, and it's going to make it worse for us now, because we lost to West Ham in this form. Where is West Ham? Look. And it's becoming like that for how many games? About 7 games, thereabouts. So yeah, I feel like Leicester will win that match. So I feel like that's like all I have to really review before the game week. I'll be back again on most likely Thursday night. I'll be back again most likely Thursday night after the last fixture to do a review of it all and see which of the predictions I got right and how my team performs. Yeah, I have a feeling something like that might happen. Bro, I'm not even lying to you. I have a very strong sense that Leicester will win that match, and when they win it, I'll go on a full rant again online, because it's not acceptable at all. There's no way West Ham should have beat us in that game. They had no right at all. We had no right to be losing that match. So yeah, it is what it is. That's the end of this session. I'm going to do some random stuff now and then prepare myself for work. So I'm also going to upload this to YouTube. So if anyone wants to go back and watch it later, it will be on YouTube. If you if you use Twitch a lot, that's what I want to say, and you want to feature on any of these anytime, you can also leave a comment. I can always do a what's it called, a collaboration Twitch, where we can come and you can speak and probably even share your team and stuff like that. So yeah, also please follow, please like, please share. I also stream games. I do pro clubs and some other games as well. I might be streaming later on today. So yeah, thank you very much for joining my stream. and see you guys later, man.